This match is a singles bout, and it is scheduled for one fall.
Good evening and welcome to House of Pain's flagship show, coming to you from Beeston. I'm Kevin Bryan. I'm joined by
the untouchable Brad Matthews.
And boy, do we have a massive show for you tonight on the 16th anniversary of House of Pain.
16 years, old enough to buy lottery tickets.
And what a huge start to the evening we have for you. The House of Pain heavyweight champion himself, Grayson Clay.
One of the most despicable people in House of Pain history. The Tribal Beef recently regained the House of Pain championship from Alton Thorne after losing it to Alton at Annie's Burger Shack at the end of 2023.
And plenty of support he had to win back the title as well, but he is our champion once again. After only a week of not holding the title, he won it back. I think that's the quickest return in House of Pain history to a title.
As you say, the bloke didn't really win it fair and square. He had a lot of support. The Black Sheep interfered in that match.
They did.
Sash interfered in that match. The referee was attacked. It was a whole situation, and I don't think he should really be proud of himself.
Definitely not, but one thing that cannot be denied is that Grayson Clay has sat at the top of the mountain at House of Pain for a very long time now. We might dispute his tactics, we might dispute the way he goes about his business, but there's no doubt that it's effective.
Well, his wrestling skills are going to have to be effective today, because he's going to be taking on a returning Ritmo, one of the most exciting high-flying wrestlers in House of Pain. Grayson
holds the title aloft and gets not the most positive of responses from the die-hard House of Pain fans here in Beeston. The flagship show of House of Pain, the big one every month, and you join us in February for another giant bumper House of Pain show. Trying to intimidate the ref there a little bit, Grayson Clay.
Yeah,
more tactics.
I don't know if he did a fantastic job, and Neil's a pretty good ref.
Neil's been doing it a long time. He doesn't take guff from anybody, not even the House of Pain champion. Here he is, the man himself. After a decent absence from House of Pain, a few months at least, Ritmo is back in Beeston.
The rogue lucha himself. He's been around for a long time, and every time he steps foot in a House of Pain ring, it's really exciting to watch. He's got some great kicks, some great throws, some great high flying offense, like I said. And I personally am hoping that he can really knock 10 bells out of Grayson.
High flying, dynamic, punchy. Ritmo is a very hard man to get a hold of, and Grayson is going to have to try and slow him down and cut him down, because if Ritmo gets the momentum in this match, it is very hard to stop it.
And if you've not seen Ritmo for a while, if you need a bit of reminding, he does some really cool moves off the top, like we've said. He does the springboard halo, he does the silly salmon, which the kids love. Grayson's got to watch out for all of these.
He uses his entire body as a weapon. He propels himself at people with great speed, and it's been very effective. Now, hopefully, I assume his plan here would be to get the win over Grayson Clay and hopefully get a title shot in the future, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'd be doing if I was in this situation.
So what would your technique be, Brad, for getting the win in this match against Grayson Clay, who is known for bending the rules?
Well, you got to make sure that he doesn't do that where possible. You can use your speed and agility to your advantage. Then that's exactly what you need to do. You need to hit and move.
Yep.
You need to make sure that Grayson doesn't get you grounded. He does like to run off the ropes and squash people. And essentially, the quicker that the match is over, the better for Ritmo, I think.
I would agree. You would want, although if Ritmo can stretch this match out for a long time, you would assume that he might have the better stamina. I mean, Grayson Clay is a fit man, but he is a big man, and that weight, a lock up, and we've begun. The House of Pain fans very happy to see Ritmo back. Oh dear. Grayson showing that he's not going to be outsped by Ritmo, taking the first bit of offence in the match.
Yeah, with a typically luchador style throw and a roll through from Ritmo, but it did look like that Grayson Clay was pulling some of Ritmo's hair.
Oh yeah. There was definitely an element of cheating involved, as there always is. But I think Grayson was just saying, anything you can do, I can do better. And now he's gone back to his wheelhouse. Side headlock, grinding on the ear, grinding on the jaw, making it hard for Ritmo to breathe from the very start of the match. Oh, Ritmo goes through the legs, throws Grayson off, leaps over, and a high angle drop kick hitting him high on the chest. Ducks the clothesline. This is the speed. This is the speed that we were talking about that Ritmo needs to utilise, and a beautiful head scissors.
Ooh, nice chop, open hand chop to the chest. This is exactly right. This is the kind of the speed, the agility that Ritmo's going to use against Grayson Clay in order to come out on top. Because Grayson Clay can't really outspeed him. Grayson is definitely not the, he can move.
Oh yes,
but not to the level of Ritmo.
No, he doesn't have the natural agility that Ritmo has. That's for sure. But he won't need it if you can chop him down. But at this moment in time, Ritmo staying on top, using his dynamism.
And this is the silly salmon that we were talking about.
Again, using every bit of his body weight, every single bit of it to drive into the chest of Grayson Clay, and that will take your breath away. That will wind you. Like it may be called the silly salmon. It may look silly, and it hurts a lot.
It can crack your ribs.
He's going again. Went to the well one too many times there, and Grayson, a wily veteran of the game now, he's not going to fall for something like that.
No, and Grayson Clay's been wrestling for nearly 10 years now. He's smart. He's got good ring awareness.
Mm-hmm. See, Grayson trying to use that ring awareness there, but getting caught short by Ritmo. Oh, and a big shot to the chin. And the ring post. And that might be where the game changes.
I think it will be. There's not a great deal of hope for you when you've had your head smashed into a ring post. And Grayson Clay, now he's going for the count out victory.
A classic Grayson Clay maneuver. Likes to throw people out of the ring and then just take his time. And it's smart because it means that he gets a minute to catch his breath, but also there is an element of, is he giving Ritmo too much time to recoup himself?
Yeah, that's a really good point. What I would be doing in that situation is taking advantage of that.
But straight back on top of him as soon as he gets into the ring, which is what you need to do. You can't let Ritmo rebuild momentum now. You need to stay on top. Oh, and a huge peel. Ritmo nearly went through the ring.
Oof.
And those big, hefty shots from Grayson. And he swings. And he hurts.
He really does. And there's things like that there where he's putting all his weight onto Ritmo to drive the air out of him. It's not going to be any good. He's driving the air out with one thing and keeping it out with the next.
Grayson will need to stay on top of Ritmo and not be bothered by what the crowd has got to say, because they've always got a lot to say about Grayson. Calling him Shrek or whatever the case may be, they've always got a lot of negative things to say, and Grayson can't be distracted because you give Ritmo an inch and he will take a mile.
Absolutely, and Ritmo's fighting out of this chin lock.
Oh, dragged back down to the canvas unceremoniously and straight back to the chin lock. Smart work by Grayson Clay.
Absolutely, and what Grayson does really well with this chin lock, earlier before when he was on the floor and then also now, there's a slight lean on there, so he's putting all of his torso's weight onto Ritmo, just adding to the pressure. And again, did he have the hair, or was it Did he pull him down by the ears? I couldn't quite tell.
It looked like the hair to me, but he definitely grabbed something around the face. I mean, he's using something to his advantage, and it's difficult to see, which is probably his technique, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to want Neil to see what he's doing.
I thought the arm was going to drop for the third time then, but there's still some fight.
Ritmo firing up. Ritmo trying to build some momentum. We've seen him fight up from this position twice and get dragged back down. Oh, a chin breaker to Grayson, and he's shook. Ducks a line, springboard, arm drag, straight into the double stomp. Beautiful maneuver. Grayson looks like he's been taken by surprise. He wasn't expecting that. And that is Ritmo's game, the element of surprise. The Rogue Lucha. Flying in again, straight over the ropes. Beckons Grayson in, and Grayson eats a kick. Ritmo is on fire now.
The crowd are loving it, and I think this is going to be the halo that he calls it. Oof!
Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Knees across the top rope. And could he be going for a dive now? Now we know Ritmo can hit some wonderful looking dives, but now that is just a straight tope and an elbow to the jaw.
Even someone the size of Grayson Clay is going to go down from that. Ritmo's fired up. He needs to get him back in the ring.
Grayson in balance. Grayson falling around. This could be it. This could be it. Ritmo jumps. Huge drop kick. Ritmo building the momentum.
What's he going for now? Ooh.
Chopping him down with big kicks. Feeding for the big one. Grayson covers.
Oh, smart.
That was very painful.
Springboard into the code breaker. Oh, big kick out from Ritmo.
Ritmo's still in this. That code breaker has finished people in the past, and he came on that from a springboard off the second rope. So Grayson made him eat that one.
That's impressive from Ritmo to kick out of that. Not just being able to get his shoulder off the canvas, but getting Grayson Clay off of him at the same time.
Grayson throws him in for the pop-up power bomb, but big kick. Ritmo going to use his strength. Oh my God!
Wow! Oh, there we are. What a kick out from Grayson Clay. I can't believe Ritmo was able to power Grayson Clay up like that.
I knew Ritmo was strong, but that was very impressive. It's very rare that you see Grayson thrown around by anybody, let alone somebody of the size and stature of Ritmo. And you see the strength of the move, and it shook Grayson. Grayson struggled to kick out there. But he's back on it now. You can't give Grayson a second.
Not at all.
This is what we were saying. For a bigger guy, he moves. He moves, he gets up, he's back. He's back at you straight away.
He's going for a superplex on Ritmo.
Could be devastating maneuver. Oh, headbutt to the top of the head. He's setting up.
Oh, Grayson's got the referee kneel.
Oh my God. Oh, dearie me. Oh, that looked horrible. And in for the pop-up powerbomb, and that will be it.
Gotta be it. 3 count. Grayson Clay victorious.
Unfortunately for Ritmo, after he was hung up on the top rope like that, I don't think there was any impact from that. That's a impossibly painful situation. And then to follow up with a pop-up powerbomb, which Grayson Clay hits.
Oh, come on, you don't need to do this, Grayson.
You won the match, Grayson, come on. So this is what we're talking about. Somebody needs to cut. Grayson Clay just choking Ritmo now. And this kind of thing, it's just, it happens way too.
Here comes LJ Herring.
LJ with the strikes. LJ with a huge knee.
Is he going for the pile driver? No.
LJ beat Grayson Clay with that pile driver last month for this very show. Like, LJ Herring actually beat the champ. He didn't have the belt at the time it was Revolt and Form, but LJ Herring holds a pinfall victory over the champ with that maneuver.
That's That's very interesting.
Well, we'll see where that one leads, but Grayson is getting out of dodge very quickly. Brilliant showing by Ritmo. Appreciation from the fans. Hopefully he's okay, because that fall from the top rope looked pretty gnarly.